Hello and welcome back to another episode. Today I have a simple question that has come to light the moment I started playing this game, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. This is an 11-year-old game from 2014 and I hadn't yet played it. I literally got a sale copy a couple of days ago and I figured I'd give it a go because I've heard really good things about it. But I'm struck by an aspect of how the game opens that makes me wonder whether or not games just used to be like this 11 years ago, or whether this game actually is particularly weird in some respects. And let me show you, and maybe we can come to some conclusions together in the comments.
In the land
of Mordor,
where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by a last alliance of men and elves.
very different looking Mordor there.
It was here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and malice of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow, flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
So this is, I believe, Talion, the ranger character who we play as in this game. And he's having a bad day. Broken sword there, reminiscent of the shards of Narsil. And I quite like this as an opening in some respects. We have flashbacks in terms of his life, giving a sense of motivation for the protagonist. And here he is sparring with his son.
Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
You'll have to hit harder if you want to best your father.
Hard enough?
So it's very similar to the Batman Arkham Asylum games, that sort of rhythm-based combat. The Y button is block no matter what's happening, so it will break the animation that you're currently in, even if you're attacking, in order to perform a block. It's very welcome, helps you to maintain that rhythm. And here they always have swords blocking edge to edge like that, which is not good for the sword.
I'll have your gun.
So this is a little later in time, and the wall is under attack by Uruks. Crouch and finish off the enemy. And again, that's very, very Arkham Asylum.
Remember your training.
Oh, okay. I meant to grab and throw. There we go. I quite like the effects actually. The rain is very heavy, feels suitably disorientating, and also in that sense the art style I think holds up. It's not going for photorealism, and so it's good on its own terms, you know.
Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right behind you. Go.
So that's his son.
You are banished from death.
Oh. Banished from death. Here she is. Bless. Interestingly, I have turned on VSync, but the game, the screen still tears. It's also set capped at 30, not 60 frames per second. My graphics card should be able to do the 60, but yeah, it's not fully optimized.
This is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now.
So I want to acknowledge that there is mystery here, and that's pertinent to my question about the beginning of this game. There is mystery. What happened between her and her father, or him and her father?
We must hide now.
For example.
We are dead. Come on.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path. I'm outnumbered. Stealth is my only advantage.
Put the sword down, Ranger.
A very well-spoken orc leader there.
The Black Hand wants him alive. Take her. He will live.
Now this bit isn't very nice to watch, but in order to give you a sense of the continuity of the opening of this game, we're gonna go through it.
Father! I'm right here, son. I'm right here.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
And there appears to be a blood offering, blood and bone, he says, a bridge for you to follow. Again, a mystery, we're not quite sure what this Black Hand is invoking.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
And that may be a clue. Elf Lord.
What is this place?
See for yourself.
Now, do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Mordor.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron.
Okay. So this is where we're at. Middle-earth, the shadow of Mordor. And the first time I started playing this, I watched all of that.
This looks familiar.
I took it in.
Talion killed a nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
I have a little hint there of what happened in the past.
I shall swear I killed Lord
But what we're about to be, I suppose, asked to do, reforge, okay? What are we reforging? RB. Unlocking Forge Towers unlocks the Wraith's memories. Okay, who's the Wraith? Is the Wraith the ghost? Who we've just met? I'm guessing that must be the Wraith. And then we're required to. We can't look left or right. We can't look around. Just hold A, jump off the ledge, and start fighting.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
I found this very jarring. And now, okay, range mode, so we can fire a bow and arrow. Okay, interesting. And I suppose you could say, you know, it is sort of like a hands-on, straight into the fight kind of introduction.
You will suffer for what you've done!
And what we're about to see here is a little bit of explanation in terms of, I guess, the context for the two characters. So that's why I'm playing through this opening here. Talked about there about regaining Elf Shot. What is Elf Shot?
Go back to him.
So I mean, it feels like they have more of an understanding with each other than I've seen them have, or come to.
What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
Okay.
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimub the slaver.
Gimub. So now we have the opening of the Nemesis system. Here he is, Gimub. Learn his identity. Can learn his power rating. Learn approximately where he is. Mark our target. Okay.
That is where we have to go.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
I mean, I don't think I'm imagining this when I say that you are just thrown in to this scenario. Gold icons, red icons, white icons. Reward power, event story, side missions, collectibles. Okay. 2 available main missions. Excellent.
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
I don't understand why I'm here.
And I can't remember. Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
And perhaps that's the key to all of this. Perhaps you are quite literally supposed to be confused. But I just found myself more confused than I think I've been in quite a while when starting a computer game. In terms of how much time has it been since the opening? How are we to understand all of these prompts that are being thrown at us, like press B to gain ghost shot, or what the wraith actually is, how you're connected. All we know is that apparently you've met up in, I guess, the wraith world, presumably the same dimension that the Witch King of Angmar and the 9 wraiths are destined, cursed to wander in. I don't know. I mean, maybe on second playthrough, I get this possibly if it was intentional to be confusing. He says the world's changed, I don't understand what's going on. And the elf says, I cannot remember. Maybe we can go. Maybe that's the whole point. I just found it very jarring. And I looked online at some comments from the time, and lots of players were also saying it was quite jarring. I just don't remember feeling like this at the beginning of a quote-unquote AAA game, a main studio game, for quite a while. I just figured I'd share it with you today. I don't know if it seems less impactful for having me walk us through it. Perhaps you have to play this for the first time for yourself to get the full impact of the confusion, perhaps. But yeah, it just struck me very hard yesterday. What on earth is going on? And then you've got the map. Okay, interesting. On the mini map, I have no idea what most of these symbols mean. The combat is excellent, though. So, for example, if I was to enter, I'll try and find an opportunity to jump down on an orc. Oh, there's some. Can we hang? Oh, there we go. There's some.
Been scarfed up by them other greedy globs.
Oh, I knew it! How are we supposed to fight on an empty...
The combat is great fun.
There's too many of us!
But that's to be expected. This has been a standard that was established many years ago by Rocksteady. If you're lucky enough, you get a chance to finish off the enemy on the ground, but you're more likely to be swarmed by the rest. Press Y to counter and go back into the combat. And maybe this is just a lesson that other developers learn from, is how to open up a game like this, perhaps with a little bit more story detail and insight, and a slightly clearer sense of protagonist. But at the moment, all I know is that I'm a very violent man who's probably dead, and who appears to have an elf on board. An unknown elf. I do know which elf it is. It's a very famous elf as far as I remember. But in-game, I have no idea who this person is or what's going on. And maybe that's okay. Maybe that is fine. But it didn't strike me as easy yesterday. It struck me as very jarring. And I just wanted to share that today and see what you guys think. Please do comment below, let me know. What did you think the first time you played this game? If you've played this game. Because, I'm hoping it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be fun. But I wonder, would it have put a weird taste in my mouth back in 2014? Would I have put it down as I did for a day and go, and then come back to it? I don't know. I'm just curious. This might seem like a slightly strange video in that sense, slightly strange question to ask you, but it really did shake me, that being dropped into the scenario with very, very little context. But also no explicit sense of it being designed to be a mystery in some respects. It feels as though you're meant to know more about this little world from the setup as the character, as Talion, than Talion appears to know. So, and yeah. No, it's interesting. It's interesting. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.